Hello everybody, welcome back. It is Saturday the 9th of August and I am on near the Chapel Street bridge, and I'm not actually here to film the Bonny Street Chapel Street Court building site today. I'm just here to show you folks how busy it is down here, because not only is it Rebellion Festival and that's made it a little bit busier, it is the air show day, so every bit here of that side of the car park is completely full. And I'm going to show you folks here over the bridge, and if we look over the bridge here we can see both ways. Now we've looked over this bridge many times because I give you a little look every time I come down to film that site, but now we can see just how crowded that traffic is. And Central Drive is pretty much the same, and if we cross over this way, I've got to be careful going across here now because it's no longer the quiet road in. We can see down there, that is the exit to the car park. I've seen people turning down Bethesda Road, down onto K Street, round the back of the Brunswick there, trying to get into the car park there, but there's a sign there saying I think it must be full because the entrances are closed. Never really seen this car park full before. There's people coming out of there, and you can see how busy and backed up the traffic is. People who've gone down Kent Road, people who've gone down K Street just to think it was a little bit quieter. I've just walked down both of those streets and they are both pretty darn backed up. So I'm just going to go across here now and we're going to just go down our usual way down here. There's loads of cars coming down here today, and they are all indeed wanting to get into the car park. It's saying there's a full sign on two of the levels. Look folks, I have never seen that before in this car park. It's a giant car park. I'm going to have to walk on here now because technically that bit's the road and it is being used today, so I can't just move beyond down there. We look up there, level 1 and level 2. I don't know if you can see the sign actually in the video. I don't think it's visible, but level 1 and level 2 are full and the others pretty much aren't. And just walk down on this bit here. As long as I stay tucked in, I guess we're fine. We just have to get to our lamppost and then we can just climb down that little hilly bit down there. So yeah, the signs there say car park full, please use South Shore car park. Wow. So let's just climb down here, then we can get onto the lower bit. Do easy peasy lemon squeezy. We'll just nip through this little gap and down there as usual. Little scramble down there, and just like that guys, we're on the lower level. Have a little bonus look around there. Nothing happening today. The air show, as we know, is on the prom. That is the reason for everything being so busy. Super duper packed. This car park's completely packed. There's even cars being parked in places that aren't parking spaces. I guess they're just like risking it for a biscuit and thinking, well, if I get a ticket, I get a ticket, but maybe I won't. Honestly, I don't blame them. Can't see many people coming around here today to check every single car. They're not hurting anybody or blocking anybody off. So, yeah. So that place there, according to the signs, is full. I know that sign I passed with the numbers on the level said there were spaces, but all the entrances are saying it's full. That's completely nuts, that, isn't it? I'm going to just nip around this side. There's loads of people that are looking for a space, just driving around. You don't seem to realise how busy it gets. Normally when I do air show videos, I just get to the prom and I'll start filming on the prom. And things like that, but today, yeah, it is super duper busy in the car parks anyway. And also I went shopping this morning and we went to Farm Foods, the one on Waterloo Road, and as we were coming out of Farm Foods, what, about 12:30 I want to say, could have the time wrong, there was a train coming in from South Station and it had 4 carriages. There was a space there. He's saving it for his mate, I don't blame him. Yeah, there were 4 carriages in the train instead of the normal 2, and people were just pouring out of the station. It is rammed, guys, the prom. Look at that, everybody. It is absolutely rammed full. Let's just go and have a little walk around, yeah? And just enjoy a bit of the atmosphere. I don't know how many of the actual planes I'll be able to film. This camera isn't the best. But this is another reason why everywhere else is so busy, because the promenade is pretty much closed to traffic. Look. Absolutely, guys, everybody is everywhere. Everywhere is super duper busy. That looks cool. Wouldn't mind going there. But I do think, guys, when I get down here, it's going to come to a point where we probably can't walk any further. We just climb down here. Oh, there we go. £8 per person. To be fair, I think that's pretty good, because I bet that's a great experience. I expect there will have been people that have got here really first thing in the morning to get a super cool spot. So I'm just walking around, guys, I'm not stopping anywhere. Excuse me. I'm just trying to find the least troublesome path through, because I don't want to get in anybody's way. But we've got a reasonable path through here, guys. We're not going to be walking on top of anyone. We can just sneak through everything. know I'm walking the opposite way away from everything, but I'm going to just get down here a bit and maybe just turn around. Haven't seen much air show action though, have you guys?
So just heard on the display frequency that the Harvard is running in. So let's listen out for John Hurl at the control.
All can see seagulls, everybody.
Harvard is actually privately owned. It's called Captain Greg Corning. Training captain. It costs an absolute fortune to run Harvard. It's burn about 40 to 50 gallons an hour. So that's an expensive aircraft to run. And if you see it coming in over the pier, just listen to the sound of this aircraft.
And let's see if we can catch something coming past, guys. I honestly think any actual pictures I think any actual pictures or videos I tried to get of anything flying past is going to fail, because with the type of camera I've got and the type of little tripod I've got, I'm literally struggling to get anything.
The most produced was the Canadian one, Canadian Car Foundry, total 555 of them were built. Very capable aircraft to learn on, because it's a heavy aircraft. It's not the fastest, but you can see when it turns down, it sort of speeds up. But it really teaches the pilot tail dragging lessons very quickly as well, so you don't ground loop the aircraft. It's a very narrow cockpit. I've done some time in the back of a Harvard, and it's like sitting in a really tight enclosed glass house.
Daddy's just getting some food.
That's better, guys. I just had a moment then when I felt like I just had to get out of the crowd. It was all a little bit too much. For everybody, you can see how busy it is. It feels very strange not to have to look both ways when you're crossing the tram tracks and the road here. But if you just have a good look at what's going on, everybody looks like chilled and relaxed, like they're having just a lovely time. So that's nice. I'm just going to nip down here now, because I think I need to just move. So I literally went flying then. I just needed then just to get away from the crowds. It all became a little too much. I wonder if you could see anything from up there. Shall we have a little quick explore? I mean, we've been up here loads of times. Let's just nip up these steps. We know these steps very well, the steps that used to lead to the old Bonny Street Bridge. Get another bonus view there whole site. Now I thought we could go all the way to the end, but we can't. You can just sort of see from down there. So there's nothing really to see through there. Let's go back down again. To watch where I'm going so I don't just stack it and fall down all these stairs. There we go. Back around the corner on Bonny Street. So yeah, that is how town is today, guys. That part of town anyway, the promenade and the beach. It is super duper crowded. But it's actually crowded in a nice, friendly, relaxed way. Like everybody's just chilled and enjoying the show. It's not as sunny as I hoped it would be. I remember a few years ago, it was so sunny when the air show was on, and you could walk on the beach as well because the sea was right out. And we were walking along the lower prom, and I was walking barefoot, and the ground was so hot it was burning my feet. I had to put my feet in the water. I actually videoed that somewhere on my channel. Somewhere I missed the 4,500 videos. I have too many to count now. I could have close to 5,000. Oh, he's got a ticket. So they've all got tickets around here, folks. Well, I hope they have a lovely day at the air show. He's got a ticket. They've got a ticket. So they've got a ticket. So yeah, everybody on this side's got a ticket. That's going to be a bit of a slap in the mush, isn't it, when they've come back after having a lovely time watching the air show. I mean, they'll still have a lovely day. And I think, I don't drive. Yeah, I've never driven, never will now. I would think if you have a car and you're going to park on double yellows, you're kind of risking it for a biscuit, aren't you? You're probably thinking, yeah, there's a good chance I'll get a ticket, but maybe I won't. So I think that you can't be too disappointed if that happens. Oh yeah, they're just realising the prom's shut. Look, these guys, and they're going down there. And, I mean, I'm not going to go as far as saying it's traffic chaos. It's kind of a very busy day in Blackpool because I mean, everybody seems to know sort of what they're doing and where they want to be. It's just going to take them a little bit longer to get there. But everywhere around here, it's going to be super packed. Now I know I can't film a lot of the actual air show and planes and action in the sky on this camera because it's kind of old and crappy. But what we can do is we can walk around the town and just film the kind of hype, for want of a better word, or the atmosphere. The whole town is busy, even though the air show is on and most of the people are on the actual promenade. It's still an August holiday weekend as well, a busy August holiday weekend, and we've got the Rebellion Festival on. So yeah, everywhere is like super duper packed. like today, every pub's going to be packed, every eatery is going to be packed, shops are going to be busy. I'm not going to be venturing too much into shops and things, folks. I'm just really just having a town walk.
Will we pick you up?
See, in the old days, guys, I would have gone up those stairs and stood on that bridge, and I would have just filmed bits and bobs from the bridge. But again, I do have video footage filmed from that bridge. I filmed from the bridge during the Loomis one year, and I've also got footage somewhere, though I can't find the video, of me walking along that bridge and walking kind of alongside the older Sands building and up beside there. I think it's in one of my snippets of Blackpool vids, but I can't remember which one. Yeah, it is super duper crowded in here today. Kind of takes me back to my childhood, because as a Gen Xer, I remember as a kid in the mid-late 70s being in town with like my mum and dad and just seeing it busy like this everywhere. The prom was busy and town was busy and everywhere was busy. Guys, we're going down Bank Hay Street now. We've got the Tower building on that side and Primark on that side, the old Littlewood store. Before that I think it was Bins. Feel free to correct me if I'm wrong, but Bins I think is a little bit before my time anyway. I'm going to finish this vid now, because what I'm going to do now, I'm going to do another vid, but we're going to be walking around the Rebellion area and just see if we can get some vids of the Rebellion crowd. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm going to call it sort of an air show video or an air show promenade crowd video. I'm not sure what I'll call it, but anyway, everybody, I'm going to say thank you so much for watching, and I shall see you all very soon in the next video. Goodbye.